Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to day 3 of our Rocky District Secondary Schools Grand Finals. This is the Opens Division, Open D, C and B. Down here at lovely Rugby Park, there's a nice breeze blowing, a bit of a, I'd say a southwest breeze that is happening. My name's Andrew Lawrence. I'm one of the commentators. I'm now being joined by Trent Hodgkinson. Trent, how are you this afternoon?
I am fantastic, mate. It's good to be here on this lovely evening at Rugby Park, ready for some grand final footy.
Yes, and we're about to go with the Open Ds. I'll just quickly go through the team list. St Brendan's College against Emmaus. St Brendan's will be in the gold and green strip, and Emmaus are in the dark blue and red. For St Brendan's, number 1, Orlando Nona. 2, Brendan Kincaid. 3, Jeremiah Bourne. Or G. 4, Ashton Watkins. 5, Charlie Kidd. 6, Fletcher Scanlon. 7, Thorne Allery. 8, Gibson Marbo. 9, Matthew Zeidenhout. 10, Jordan Beath. 11, Nate Brooks. 12, Brody Ferguson. 13, Jeremy Martin. 14, Teal Kaftabauer. 15, Bailey Hall. Number 20, Blake Demille Wobo. 17, Finn Newman. 18, Hunter Lorenz. And 19, Hugh Lloyd. For Emmaus, number 1, Taj Benson. 2, Cooper Lyons. 3, Saxon Bokert. 4, Dominic Fitton. 5, Blake Jones. 6, Fletcher Fogwell. 7, Lucas Walker. 8, Eli McKean. 9, Caleb Lewis. 10, Chase Carpenter. 11, Ethan White. 12, Oliver Shabrowski. 13, Antle Atkinson. 14, Cooper Todman. 15, Chase De Silva. 16, Bo Newton. 17, Cooper Dale. 18, Finn Woodhead. And 19, Miguel DeQuinnan. So we've just had St Brendan's had a nice set of 6 and turned the ball over, give away a penalty, unfortunately, and we have Emmaus running the ball out and getting tackled just on their 40 there. Now, this will be an interesting game. The Open Ds is always guys that are, they love their footy, but they just love to have fun, Trent.
Yeah, and you could see it from St Brendan's first up. They just went right down the middle, went through Emmaus' pack, and they showed some aggression there. The number 10, Jordan Beath.
As we got him down the side, out to the winger here, out to Cooper Lyons. Nice little line break there by the number 7 that went through onto the centre. Here we're going to the blind side again. This is the fullback, Taj Benson. Takes a scoot to the blind side, pulled down short into dummy half. Saxton onto the halfback. Lucas with a kick in. Charlie Kidd coming through to pick it up, and he's gone. And unfortunately, we have a penalty for obstruction. So as Charlie's come back through, he's run through St Brendan's defence, which has been deemed that didn't allow Emmaus to make a tackle. Second rower, Ethan White, taking the ball forward from the tap. Looking like they're going to get organised. They're going to go to the right side, the half. Big cutout ball to the winger over there. And has lost the ball. Great gather there by Ashton Watkins.
He'd like his time again there, Lucas Walker. Maybe just go through the hands, test them out on an edge. Instead he went the long ball, come up with an error.
Big charging run by Gibson Marbo. Marbo up, quick play the ball. On to Nate Brooks. Brooksy goes forward. Manhandled by number 8 and number 11. And unfortunately in the play the ball, he's put the ball down a little bit of fumble and has handed possession to Emmaus to pack a scrum on the 40-metre line.
Yeah, both packs. Brendan's obviously slightly a bit bigger, aren't they, in the middle? But
yeah.
Two packs that are willing to go toe-to-toe, showing some aggression early, and Emmaus there forces an error.
Out to the half. Half drops the fullback Taj Benson under. 9 looking at what we're going. We're going to hit the lock. That's Antle. Atkinson tackle there, and he gets up a bit gingerly. Back to the half, onto the second rower, Oliver. Nine has a scoot. Out to the 7, drop the ball, Thorn Ellery, and Thorn could be away. He's sucking him in as he goes. He's looking to the left. He's going to try and run. He's keeping on going. Dive from the hooker, and Thorn Ellery scores underneath the posts for a runaway try. A drop ball there from Lucas Walker. Thorns snatched it and run 80 metres to do to get that try. Replay just showing the incorrect play the ball from Gibson. Oh, we're going back. Nate Brooks. So a nice start there from both sides. That little mistake, and it's Thorn Ellery that's had a crack and run that yard. So Thorn today at school was letting me know that he is the gun half of the D competition.
Oh, there you go.
It's not unlike him to give himself a rap.
So he's pretty confident in himself, is he?
Pretty confident in himself when it comes to that.
That's good.
Not so much when it comes to doing some schoolwork at times.
I was about to say, how's he confident in his math? Or what? No, he showed a good set of wheels there.
Yes.
Didn't he?
I think that's the most work I've seen him do in a Cert 3 fitness class too. Ashton Watkins converts, put the 2 points ahead. Ashton Watkins from out Springshaw way. The mighty Mountain Men.
The Mace have had a little bit of footy down in Brendan's half. They've just come up with a couple of errors that have been costly, but it'd be nice to see them get through a set of 6 and apply a little bit of pressure.
Yes. Have made a substitution now. Onto the field comes Cooper Todman. Walker taking the kick. Scanlon takes the ball onto Marbo. Marbo charging back hard. Met. A great tackle by the opposition. Eli McKean, the 8.
Battle of the
Brody
8s.
Ferguson showing some footwork through the line. Finally brought down by Oliver. Jeremy Martin taking the ball forward now. Wrapped up around the legs by Ethan White. Big Beathy. Beathy out to Brooks. Brooks brought down in a nice tackle by the centre, Dominic, and with the halfback over the top. Here we go. Beathy on the blind side again. Short side. Runs over young Fletcher Fogwell. Back to Scanlon. Scanlon putting the ball onto the boot. And the ball, he's found touch. That was well left there by the 2 to shadow the ball over. A good chase from Brendan's.
Yeah, never give up on the play, did he, Finn Newman?
No, he didn't.
Great effort.
Emmaus play the ball 20 metres in on the 10-metre line. We're looking for some solid runs now to try and get forward. That's Chase Carpenter taking it forward there. Met by his opposition, Beathy and Jeremy Martin. We go number 14. This is Cooper Todman. Solid run, and he's brought down by Watkins with Ellery over the top. Half taking to the short side. Just looking to try and build some momentum with their play the balls and try and get some field position. That's tackle 4, and they've made it just midway between the 20 and the 30. Take a carry over to about 35 out, 5th and last. Let's see where they can get that ball to. Gone for a little bit of a midfield kick. Oh, they've allowed the ball to bounce. Young Lloyd on the wing. That's Hugh Lloyd wearing, Orlando Nona through the defence of Emmaus. Shrugs away again. Finally brought down by the centre, Dominic Fenton. Gives them, that's G, that's run there. Having a run from the centre position. Let's see what they can do, where they're going to set out. That's Bailey Hall. And we've had an incorrect play the ball. Make some changes to some numbers. There we go. Right.
Yeah, who did I give a rap to before? It might have been Finn Newman, but it was Hugh Lloyd that chased the ball into the corner, I believe.
And just from the ensuing scrum, Emmaus have dropped the ball. Not what the coach would be wanting. Coach Terry Benson and Paul Fogwell. Scanlon tapping the ball like you do in rugby union on the back of the props. Thorn Ellery, Ashton Watkins taking them on, looking for an offload. Offload to Charlie Kidd. Charlie Kidd struggling, but brought down. Scanlon to Bailey Hall. Great tackle there from the second row and centres. And we're going to have a penalty for a double movement, I think, Trent?
Yeah, I think it might have been. Second effort there, going for a try.
Emmaus, nice kick out. They'll leave them 30 out from their try line. Looking at trying to now complete this set. Hopefully get some field position and a nice kick away.
Slight breeze behind Emmaus, isn't it?
Yeah.
They need to take advantage of this one. I'd like to see him get a little bit of a two-pass, a little bit wider. Big middles in St Brendan's are slowing down that ruck as we get a little two-pass now.
Yep, onto Cooper, Todman. Cooper taking that ball forward. Just short of the halfway, about 5 metres from the halfway. A bit of a crowding of the play the ball from the St Brendan's boys. Nice solid run by Oliver. Fogwell onto Ethan White. White brought down in a tackle. Caleb looking around. Going to go to Fogwell again. Out to the half. Half thinking that, and that's young Lucas. Walker not getting caught up, or got caught up then. To Fogwell. Fogwell putting the ball up. And we're going to have a penalty. Fogwell taken after the kick. Right. As the new part of the game, you know, like you've got to be careful with the kick chase, haven't you? To put pressure on the kicker these days. You sort of like you can't, if you make contact, you really have to wrap and hold them. You can't just hit them and let them go down.
No, gone are the days where you can give the kicker a big whack late.
Walker tipped it onto White. White's about 9 metres out. A good strong run here. They're looking at going to the left. Nice little tip play out to number 15. And that's Chase. Trainer has been asked to go and fill his water bottle. We have another play the ball here. 9 out to Cooper Todman. Todman's going to chance his hand.
Got numbers on the right.
And he's held up short of the line. Here we go. Oh, that might be that's a play on, a fumble. And good D. Nona has a scoot. Brought down by Caleb Lewis. G with a big bustling run. targets the centre and number 15, which is Chase De Silva. Hooker having a little scoot there. That's Matthew. That back to Fletcher. On to Bailey. Bailey met by Caleb. On to Watkins. 2 pass and he gets the offline. Play on. Scanlon with a scoot. Makes some space and shows a clean pair of heels here. Through the tiniest of holes, has put the pedal to the metal and has accelerated through to score underneath the posts.
Scanlon, wow.
That was
Don't give him much room at all. He doesn't need much room, does he?
No, and I did not realise how quick he was.
You almost fell out of your chair even though you're standing up.
Yeah.
Hey?
Surprised me.
Yeah, backed himself there, Scanlon, and got through the hole and scored under the sticks. And I'll tell you what, I'd like to have that speed back in the day, mate.
Wow. Wow. I don't even travel that fast in my car.
But we go back to Emmaus, obviously making that error on Brendan's try line again, and they just can't really get through a set of 6 down there in the attacking position, and it's backfiring on them at the moment, isn't it? Brendan's get a little opportunity, and they take advantage of it, and that's a difference so far.
That's exactly right. They seem that like the times that Emmaus have been down there, they've sort of like haven't really got organised around to try and strike.
Yeah. Really think they've probably got to target the right edge of Brendan's at the moment and come down this left edge of Emmaus.
Exactly right. Exactly. They've got some strike power on this left side, especially if the fullback chimes in. Taj, he's had some good efforts there. Conversion successful. Score is 12 over Emmaus 0. And just 8.5 minutes left to go in this first half. Now, Trent, your role with the Dolphins is development. You've been down in Gladstone today?
I've been down in Gladstone today. We had a gala day down there with the primary schools, both boys and girls, so that was a really good day down at Urella Sports. And then, I've just finished a goal kicking session, young Maddie Johns, so she goes up north tomorrow, Capricornia, and then we're into more footy.
Yeah.
So it's been a good day, mate. A really good day.
Exactly right. Bailey Hall taking that and wrapped up by Caleb Lewis. That's a 7 and the 16 wrapping them up. So that's Bo and Lucas Walker making the tackle. Here comes Big Blake. As he said to me before, "Sir, call me the Dominator." Blake, the Dominator. Takes the ball on from the play the ball onto Brooks. Brooks brought down by Dominic, a centre. 2 passes. Here's Hunter Lorenz. Hunter Lorenz taken down by the halfback, Lucas. And that's with the Antel Atkinson back on. Fletch with a little chip kick. Nicely taken by Taj Benson there. It's a great little kick and a nice little catch. Cooper Lyons tried for a scoop but got wrapped up. Playing the ball wide now. This is to the centre. Saxon. I think Saxon didn't really know where he wanted to go then. Twisting run from Bo Newton. And Bo's lost the ball picked up by Ashton Watkins, and this gives St. Brendan's field position about 31 metres out. Charlie Kidd with a scoop from dummy half. Wrapped up by Antel Atkinson. Referee says, please go back a couple of steps and play the ball. Hunter Lorenz. Nice tackle from Lucas Walker. Lorenz up. We're going right to Teal. Teal with a strong run, and he's tackled well there by Chase De Silva. Scanlon having a scoot and footwork back on the inside. steps back on off his left foot once, twice, and scores beside the post. Here in the replay, looks, dummies, off his left, once, twice, and over the try line he goes.
Yeah, when you've got speed like that, why wouldn't you use it?
Oh, exactly.
Especially
right.
down on the try line as a half. It's where your running game comes into the game, and Scanlon does that. He dummies, he comes off his left, probes for a hole, gets through, gets a double.
I think the other thing was also, Trent, was the spacing of Emmaus on the try line there.
Yep.
Was so close, there was a little bit of width from them, which allowed Fletcher to identify that and thought, well, I'm gonna have a crack at yous.
Yep. Great vision by the young six.
And how was the goal kicking, mate? No demonstrations today?
Well, yeah. Let's not go back to Monday where the old Gary Jack felt a bit stiff. It's taken me about 3-4 days to recover. But it might have been one demonstration, but it wasn't too great. But no, I did really well, yeah. So always enjoyed my goal kicking back in the day, so it was good to get around and help young Matty.
And Watkins converts that. Oh, we've got the St. Brendan's crowd has turned up, and we've got some interesting characters giving some of their teammates a bit of curry when it comes to kicking the ball. So that's the is that the girls under 14 state titles kicking off next week?
I believe it is, 14s, 15, yeah.
14s, yeah.
14s up there, yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, runs all week, which is good.
Walker strikes it, caught by Bailey Hall. Hall steps inside, has a nice run. Wrapped up by number 13, Atkinson. We got Matt has a scoot from dummy half and cut down by Eli McKean. Great tackle around the thighs there. Ball thrown, bounced off the knee. Well collected by Brooksy. Hallery, and here we got Gibson, Marbo. Up for a quick play, the ball. Out to Scanlon again, on to Hall. Bailey taking the ball, tackle there. Great tackle from the 7.
Oh, numbers on the short side.
Thorne putting the ball, don't know where that's gone. Picked up by Ashton. We're still 5th and last. Look, great cover there from Lucas Walker. He read that well, and he stepped, he's come back through. Tackled well by Marbo and by Hunter Lorenz. Here where we're going. This is the one, Taj. Taj Benson with a scoot. Out to Atkinson. Atkinson looking to throw the pass, but he's wrapped up by Nate Brooks. Going the short side again. Here's Taj. Caught by Allery. Back to Atkinson again. Here we go, 5th and last. They'll be looking at putting the ball up. Out to Walker. Torpy in the air. Brendan's let the ball bounce. This is Teal. And he's handled well by the opposition winger, Cooper Lyons. And second rower, Oliver. Orlando having a scoot, and number 2 was called out as the bench. The bench gives him some instructions of, mate, you're number 2.
Just reminding him what number he is, so he can
right.
adjust to the ref's call next time. He's just super keen. He got on the field, so he wanted to make an impact there. Cooper.
Hallery finds touch on the halfway line. We've got a minute left to go. Just a minute by the time these boys take the tap. And I'm thinking that we'll probably have about maybe 4 play the balls. Matthew takes the ball up. Here we go. Bailey Hall taking the ball forward. Runs away from Eli McKean, but he's brought down by Oliver. G having a good solid run and good contact from Atkinson. And that was Atkinson and Caleb Lewis that affected that tackle. And there was a bobble in the tackle there, which means that
they need to try pack the scrummer, mate, so they can get a play.
Yep.
They're in no rush, though.
In no rush whatsoever. Neither are Brendan's. Here we go. The ball is packed. We'll have one play. See what they can do. Fogwell out to Taj. That's Benson. And that will bring the game to the end of the first half. End of the first half. 18-0 to St. Brendan's. We're going to take a break and come back for all the action in the second half.
At the Cathedral College Rockhampton, every day is a chance to live life in all its fullness.
We learn with purpose, play with pride, and grow in faith.
From the classroom to the field, creativity to community,
this is where we belong.
For our boarders, it's more than a place to stay. It's where lifelong friendships begin.
The Cathedral College Rockhampton, where opportunity awaits. Join us for the journey.
Hi, this is John Tapp, and when you're in Rockhampton for the races, Cocoa Brew is your one-stop shop. With a wide range of craft beers and cocktails, the restaurant has a succulent menu and the best steaks in town. The boardroom and whiskey lounge will cater for your private function. Accommodation, they've got you covered with boutique apartments on site at a 4.5-star rating. And for coffee and food on the run, head straight to Cocoa Brew Express. When next in town, let the crew from Cocoa Brew look after you.
Of Farnworth, Herbie! Oh, what a shot, Bostock! Katoa, held beautifully! Oh, that is just brilliant! Kicking for Bostock! Yeah! What a try, Jack Bostock! The crowd wants him to take off. He does take off. Just sit back and enjoy this wonderful sight.
There's something for everyone at the Rockhampton Leagues Club. Enjoy a coffee and cake in our cafe, and the children will love our new kids club. Our renovated venue offers a great dining experience for the whole family. Come in and enjoy the all-new Rockhampton Leagues Club.
We're really proud of our graduates who leave this great school. They're really renowned for that rounded and grounded approach to life.
Our first 13 rugby league programs built on the back of academic success, getting it right in the classrooms, and then obviously we try and get it right on the footy field afterwards, making sure these guys are fine young men that are delivering in the classroom, delivering in our community, and obviously out on the paddock.
At the heart of all our academic programs is our mission as an Edmund Rice School to assist all of our students to become the best that they can be. Academically, we aim to cater to our students, regardless of their ability levels and regardless of where they come from.
There are so many boys from different backgrounds at St Brendan's, and that's what makes St Brendan's what it is.
There are so many opportunities here. Some of the boys like to study music, some want to study PE, others love ag. Whatever you're into, you can find it here.
There's not many places where you can come as strangers and end up as brothers.
Welcome back to the second half. It's about to kick off. And we have St Brendan's leading Emmaus College 18 points to 0. I'm Andrew Lawrence. Joined with me is commentary is Trent Hodgkinson. Now, Trent, if you are the coach of St Brendan's, what are you telling your boys at half time?
Well, look, I'd be saying that, boys, you are 18 points up. You don't need to do anything silly here. We just need to complete our sets, obviously, and roll through and try and force some errors from Emmaus. On the flip side, with Emmaus, they just need to hold the footy and build some pressure.
Exactly.
They've had a healthy amount of footy down St Brendan's end, and they just need to apply some pressure there and try and tie St Brendan's out on their line to get some opportunities. But they're just letting them off the hook, and St Brendan's are taking advantage of that, and their points have come off the back of Emmaus' errors. So, we'd like to see Emmaus hold the footy this half and try and make a game of it this second half. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure.
St Brendan's, they just got to keep doing what they're doing through the middle. They've got a big pack, and clearly that's their target to go down the middle and play off the back of that. And and you've got the likes of Fletcher Scanlon that comes off the back of that, and Ellery, and they can play some eyes up footy off the back of their middles.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So hopefully we'll be in for an entertaining second half. The referees have finally got on the board. Brendan's nice kick, caught by Walker. Walker onto big Eli. Tackled by G and Brooksy.
Love to see it.
Yeah. And that's Chase taking that forward. We're looking at getting some width here, nice and wide. And that's Oliver. I'll tell you what, Oliver's been good. He went off for about 5 minutes to get his knee strapped, but he's come back on and he's been effective in what he's done.
Yeah,
he's looking up, he's looking around, being an option every time. Taj Benson taking the ball forward now. Looking for a run. Taken down by Beathy.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Oliver there, he's keen to get around the footy and get dirty, isn't he?
He is. Rightio, and we've had another contact with the kicker. And we have got a penalty to Emmaus. Emmaus in good field position now. Not going to tempt the kick out. Who's going to have the run? Here we go. This is Chase. Chase coming in and tackled by Matthew, and that's Beathy over the top. 9 on to Eli. Eli's a strong run. Metz by Beathy and Hunter, and that has come loose, and the touchy has said, yep, it was stripped, and then one of the Brendan's boys has offered some advice to the referee, and the referee's gone, thank you, I will march that another 10.
I don't think he agreed with the advice. But this is what we spoke about at half-time. Emmaus now on the try line. Let's see if they can complete a set and build some pressure, if not score a try, get on the board.
Exactly right. Eli again. Great. Go back and tap it with your foot. Oh, we saw last night. Tap the ball on the knee.
On the knee?
Yeah, that hasn't been around for years.
Remember the old kick it back to yourself?
Yeah.
Is that still getting... That wouldn't get around these days, would it?
No, not in that sport.
Oh, no.
And he's lost the ball in the play. The ball, we're going to have a scrum. That's taken the pressure off St Brendan's, unfortunately.
Yes, and it's a Sounds like we're on repeat. Emmaus making an error inside the Brendan's 10-metre try line area. Fortunately, can't build any pressure there.
Scanlon feeding the ball. Ashton Watkins sees the gap. Was tackled. Tackle there from the centre. Here's Hunter Lorenz forward, wrapped up by Caleb Lewis. Ball out to Beathy. Beathy and Eli and the 9 again. Caleb's had a good defensive game as well. Here we go. This is on to Brendan Kincaid. And he's lost the ball in the play the ball. Another lad who saw me today at school, sir, when I go in the tackle, I said, mate, I'll call you jukebox because you got all the hits.
What was he trying to say? Would it make him gain a couple extra metres or something?
Just, I'm gonna get someone.
Just feels good.
So yeah.
Wonder if he did it then.
Here we go. Taj taking the ball forward. Taken, and we're going to have a penalty there. G just lifting the legs above the horizontal. So we're going to have a chat. So we had 3. So we have, he's gone. That's 3 penalties we've had. And G, you're going to go and have a little rest for 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes, not 10. Opportunity for Emmaus. Emmaus up against 12. Gone out the back. Fogwell onto Walker. Walker to Taj. Onto the centre. And they're through. That is Saxon Boquet. Great set of passing there from the 2 halves linking up and holding that ball. Creates the overlap. Boquet shows a dummy and slides through to cross the line there. Emmaus on the board.
Yeah, and they went straight to the spot where G just come off the field.
Exactly
the left
right.
side.
Yeah.
They targeted, they played eyes up footy, they got a bit of 2-pass in there, and that's what we've been waiting on all game, for a little bit of 2-pass. And we said earlier in the first half, this left edge of Emmaus is a danger edge, and they finally went there and come up with some points, got over the try line.
And we've still got plenty of football left. Eli's looks like he's coming off for a well-earned spell. Conversion on its way. And he's made it. That's a nice use of the breeze there. Put it up.
Always helps going up by 6s, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. And that was young Fogwell there that converted that. 18-6. Still with about 3 minutes left before G can come back onto the field. Watkins looking. They're going to punch it low. There we go. Picked up by... That's brought back by Cooperdale. Tipping it wide, and that's Fogwell that's taken the ball. I think that was... Here we go. Walker to the line. A great line run by number 9 by that's Atkinson. And we've got some ball playing happening down within our own 30. Nice little passage of play there, stringing some passes together.
Yeah, a bit of razzle-dazzle there coming out of our own end.
Ball knocked back out of the tackle. And we've gone 6 to go. Cooper Todd running that forward. Not Cooper Todd. Chase Carpenter, sorry. Carpenter plays the ball back to Lewis. Lewis onto Atkinson. Atkinson with a strong run. Brought down by Lorenz. Walker out the back to Fogwell. Fogwell to Taj, and read well by Ashton Watkins. Watkins says, thank you very much. Fogwell to Walker. Drops, throws away with pass out to the centre to Saxon. Walker on the short side. Picks the ball. Brought down by Scanlon and throws the ball over the sideline.
Yeah, unlucky there by Walker.
Yeah.
Had the right idea going down that edge there. Obviously where the player's gone to the sin bin. There was a bit of space.
Yep.
Just got a slight hit on the arm by the Brendan's player and it's gone out to touch.
When you've got someone like Scanlon on the inside, you need to get rid of that ball quick.
Yes.
And the ball stolen. Matthew with and Chase Carpenter coming up with the steal. Here we go. Once again, Ethan White with the run forward. Looking at trying, they're pointing. They're doing. Cooper on to Atkinson. Atkinson on to Dominic.
Ooh.
Ball lost in that tackle. Good defence there from Brendan's. Well, we're having our grand finals this week, and the NRL kick off their semi-finals tonight.
They do,
mate. I don't think I've been so excited about 4 games of footy over the weekend as I am about this one, because there's going to be some crackers.
Well, the good thing about this year is they can literally go either way.
Yes, exactly.
All 4 games. So
exactly.
As a fan, it's exciting.
Martin with the scoot. Wrapped up by Fitton. Charlie Kidd with the scoop. Manhandled by Taj Benson there. Playing the ball, Kidd. Here comes Gibson. Gibson met in a good, strong tackle from Atkinson. Play the ball out to Scanlon. Scanlon onto Lorenz. And Lorenz handled by Oliver. And that's Walker. Markers have to work here. Matthew out. And that was bad communication from St. Brendan's there. They got wrapped up on the 5th tackle. Change, turnover to Emmaus.
Yeah, mix up on the plays, on the tackle count there.
Atkinson onto Saxon. Saxon with a tackle. Unfortunately, Jeremy has, Martin has given... Oh, that's a dangerous tackle. Yep. That's a flip onto his back.
Both touches have come in.
Yes. And he has been... And Jeremy, unfortunately, has been sent.
I missed what actually happened there.
Oh, Jeremy
what
got
did he call?
in. He got the player up. Legs went past the horizontal, and still remained in contact. Unfortunate for St. Brendan's. So Brendan's 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Down to 12 players for the rest of the game. Tap. Taken forward by Oliver. Ollie plays the ball. That's Cooper. The halves looking at who they're going to throw it to. Giving it to the centre. Ball hits the ground, and that's Dominic who cleans it up. And he's tackled by Lloyd and Watkins. Atkinson with a scoot. Tackled by Lloyd. Looking at where they're going. So Taj Benson has a scoot out and brought down again by Lloyd. Lloyd chasing from dummy half. Todman onto, that's a nice pill, to the 12. To Oliver, and unfortunately the referee's gone Brendans, you were offside. You need to get back in line. Emmaus. Tap the ball. That's Cooper Dale taking it forward. Todman in a dummy half. On to Ethan. White gets up and plays the ball. We're looking at going out the back. Fogwell, long pill to Walker. Walker, manhandled by Scanlon.
Needed to make the tackle.
It did. Back to, that's Ollie again. Todman.
Oh.
Pill. And this will be touched in flight. This will go back to 0. Defence from Brendans is holding at the moment. Boys come off the line. Wrap up Saxon. Todman throwing it on to Oliver. Ollie with a run. And the ball is handled. Todman out to Walker. Walker dummies, pushes his player out the road and surrenders. Fogwell, quick ball. And we're going to say that is a knock-on by St. Brendan's. Probably they need to just be a little bit deeper, I think, when trying to get that ball out. Trent.
Yeah, obviously attacking on the try line. They're eager to get off the line, so something you need to do is take a couple extra steps back, make them come to you and slow the play down. They just got really aggressive there and tipped it as a knock-on, so they'll get another set of 6. Let's see what they can do with it. Again, I'd like to see him shift out to that left side.
Todwell to Walker. Walker to Benson. Benson takes one. Wrapped up by Bailey and by Scanlon. Todman with a great run, and that is a try. That is Antle Atkinson. Takes a short ball here on the replay. Short ball, Atkinson gets past the markers and just straight over the top of Orlando in between Orlando and Gibson.
Yeah, really good run by Atkinson there. If it's someone on the field that deserves a try, he's worked hard. He's had a lot of runs and worked hard in defence as well. So he caught the ball, went directly behind the markers, in behind A. And there was a lot of space there as he split the Brendans defenders and got over for a try. So Emmaus right back in this one.
Yeah. Fogwell having to take the kick. Now, Trent, where the Man of the Match awards, we named them after players that have gone on to representative levels that have played at the high schools here. And this one's named after Sid Domick.
Yes.
So Sid, Australian schoolboy rep 2 years in a row, one of the few players that had played Australian schoolboys 2 years in a row. It's like Bradley Clyde was another one that did it twice. Sid went down to Penrith for a little bit.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's great that we've been able to show recognition for these guys that have played in our competition and move forward. And it's only getting better and better. You know, we were just talking last night about some of the players that have made their debut over the last couple of years. You know, Lockie Hubner, who was saying last night, you know, represented Capricornia, but just had to work and plied his trade and got rewarded.
Oh, for sure.
For it. And then Owen Paddy, rookie, and massive chance of playing in the grand final this year.
Well, that's exactly right, and it just goes to show that, you know, you don't have to leave Rockhampton to get a crack, isn't it? And someone like Hubby he's worked really hard. He finally got his opportunity at the age of 24, 25. So, you know, great show of resilience and never giving up. And he gets his opportunity. He hangs up the tools for a bit and gets to do footy full time. So, not a bad gig at all.
Exactly. Walker taking his run now. We're over the halfway line. Todman out to the centre. It's gone through the hands. Has gone backwards and play on. We go to fifth and last. And we have a incorrect play the ball. A little bit of a fumble.
Might have been a square up there, was it?
Yeah.
You got to have that last play and
Yeah, like you say, there's more and more players now that are making their debut at a later age, in the NRL.
Yeah, and I guess it's really important to tell the young guys these days that you don't have to do it before the ages of 19, 20,
Yes.
21. You know, it's the more you hang in there, the more you can sort of build your craft, and by the time you get to the big stage, you're ready to go, and then you can spend the next 10, 12, 14 years, as we see.
He's pushed away. He's looking for support. Brought down by Taj Benson. A great 35-metre run there. Fletcher into dummy half. Matt has a scoot. And short of the line. Scanlon having a look at what we're going to do. Hits Beathy. And he's held up. Might have been a little bit of a fumble there, but he's been held up. So he's allowed to play there. Okay. Thorne Ellery takes the ball, steps back off his left foot, and jumps across the try line there. As the replay says, Thorne's taking the ball wide. Everyone raced up on the outside apart from the second rower.
Yeah, a little bit tight there on the defensive line, and fullback found himself in the line, and the halfback there, Thorne Ellery, just played eyes up footy, stepped inside and put it over the try line. That was an interesting call there was that a held up call?
Well,
I
thought his signal held
up, yeah.
Which normally means you take it back 10 and play the ball. So, yeah.
Maybe, yeah. Anyway, we move on. St Brendan's get the try.
Yes.
Go ahead, 22-12 with the kick to come with 5 minutes remaining.
Watkin lining up the kick.
Got the Melbourne Storm and the Bulldogs tonight.
Yeah, that's
Who's your tip?
Oh, look. I'm thinking the Storm will probably get it because I'm not confident. The Bulldogs in the last 6 weeks, all since the controversy with Lockie Galvin, and they're dropping these players, and I don't think they haven't played good footy.
Yeah. Yeah, they've been a bit inconsistent there, haven't they, with their changing in their spine. I still think Galvin's a 6 or a 13.
Yes.
I mean, Sexton's on the bench, whether they start him in there at 7, and he's a traditional 7. He can steer the ship around. He's got a good kicking game. They look a bit more controlled with him there at the 7. So it'll be interesting to see which way they go, but it should be a really tight contest. Obviously, Melbourne down there.
Melbourne
Hughes.
Down there, no Hughes.
Yep.
But the big inclusion of Harry Grant means they change, like you listen to some of the podcasts, they say, there's a change in how Melbourne play when Grant's in.
Yeah.
Given that Hughes is out, they shorten everything up. Everything comes off Harry, and that just still allows Munster to play off the back. Here comes Matty. Nice scoot across the field. He's not held, and he's going to be penalised. Yep, for passing the ball off the ground.
Yeah, speaking of Harry Grant coming back, that allows Wishart to go back to 7, I believe, doesn't it?
Wishart or Pezzett?
Pezzett, yeah, 7. Yep. Wishart roaming around, but...
Geez, I reckon Pezzett in the next couple of years, he's doing a fair job with his apprenticeship under Hughes and that. And, full credit to him, because I know... he's probably been offered a lot of other opportunities, but he's gone, no, I'm going to learn my trade here.
Yeah, had to fight through a bit of resilience too with a couple of injuries as of late. And
it's Ethan White taking the ball forward. Here we go. Emmaus on the thing. Cut out. Hits Walker's feet on the knees. Benson wrapped up, but he gets the pass away to the hooker. We're throwing the ball away. And we're going to have a penalty there for obstruction. He ran around the back of his players. Two 2.5 minutes to go on the clock. Replay shows passed to to Oliver. He's run around the back and unfortunately been penalised. Nice kick.
Would have been an interesting finish if Emmaus got an opportunity there to go over the try line, but great scramble from Scanlon there too.
Yeah. Your thoughts on player of the matches for St. Brennan's? Which players do you think have stood up?
Well, I think Scanlon showed that he's, especially in that first half, he had a really good couple of efforts there, got a couple of tries. My new favourite player is Beathy. He's had an outstanding game. He's led from the front. He might have dropped it. I'll just give him the old commentator curse. Sorry about that, Beathy.
Death there.
A couple of their middles as well have been pretty tidy up the centre of the ruck there.
And for Emmaus?
Yeah, Emmaus, obviously Atkinson's been really good for him. Taj Benson at the back. Lucas Walker also has been controlling there at 7. So yeah, we've got a couple of options there from both sides.
Here we go. We're going to have a foot race now. Oh, and a great chase and a grab from Bailey Hall. He's going to slow play the ball. Charlie Kidd going for a scoot. Wrapped up by, that is by Bo Newton.
It's funny how those hamstrings start to cramp up when there's under a minute left, isn't it? For some reason. Look, exactly, here we go. Right. It's a bit slow to get up there.
Slow to get up.
Couple of cramps.
Thorn Ellery. We're going for a pass. Beathy with a big run, but he's going to be held. 18 seconds left. Down to 15. Orlando. Nona. Weaving and has been met. Go. And this will be the last play. And that brings us to the conclusion of the first game of the night, the Open Ds. St. Brendan's winners 24-12 over Emmaus. We're going to take a break, do the presentations, and we'll be back for the next game, the Open Cs.
At the Cathedral College Rockhampton, every day is a chance to live life in all its fullness.
We learn with purpose, play with pride, and grow in faith.
From the classroom to the field, creativity to community,
this is where we belong.
For our boarders, it's more than a place to stay. It's where lifelong friendships begin.
The Cathedral College Rockhampton, where opportunity awaits. Join us for the journey.
Hi, this is John Tapp, and when you're in Rockhampton for the races, Cocoa Brew is your one-stop shop. With a wide range of craft beers and cocktails, the restaurant has a succulent menu and the best steaks in town. The boardroom and whiskey lounge will cater for your private function. Accommodation, they've got you covered with boutique apartments on site at a 4.5-star rating. And for coffee and food on the run, head straight to Cocoa Brew Express. When next in town, let the crew from Cocoa Brew look after you.
Of Farnworth, Herbie! Oh, what a shot, Bostock! Katoa, held up beautifully! Oh, that is just brilliant! Kicking for Bostock! Yeah! What a try, Jack Bostock! The crowd wants him to take off. He does take off. Just sit back and enjoy enjoy this wonderful sight.
There's something for everyone at the Rockhampton Leagues Club. Enjoy a coffee and cake in our cafe, and the children will love our new kids club. Our renovated venue offers a great dining experience for the whole family. Come in and enjoy the all-new Rockhampton Leagues Club.
We're really proud of our graduates who leave this great school. They're really renowned for that rounded and grounded approach to life.
Our first 13 rugby league program's built on the back of academic success, getting it right in the classrooms, and then obviously we try and get it right on the footy field afterwards, making sure these guys are fine young men that are delivering in the classroom, delivering in our community, and obviously out on the paddock.
At the heart of all our academic programs is our mission as an Edmund Rice school to assist all of our students to become the best that they can be. Academically, we aim to cater to our students, regardless of their ability levels and regardless of where they come from.
There are so many boys from different backgrounds at St Brendan's, and that's what makes St Brendan's what it is.
There are so many opportunities here. Some of the boys like to study music, some want to study PE, others love ag. Whatever you're into, you can find it here.
There's not many places where you can come as strangers and end up as brothers.
All the boys for rocking up each week, and Mrs. Broad and Mr. Prince for putting this team together and that. Yeah,